Gotta use the 7. I feel like the 6 may end up giving up more of a shot than he thinks, trying to get the cue ball behind the 6. May leave a gap between the 7-9 on something on the 2. Ooh, how thin was that? That was shaved there. Yeah, here's that gap I was talking about. He's going to go for the long rail bank here, trying to hold position. This was what I was worried about Shane giving up by trying to go behind the 6 instead of more straight up. I think he's supposed to go here. Really do. Got a lot of cover. I think he's a favorite to make the bank. He's not going to shoot it. He's going to chop it and run the cue ball. But if you don't get the snooker, there's a lot of balls down here that your opponent could get you on. Now the cue ball looks pretty good. It's got to go a little bit more. That's excellent, I think. But you can see if he didn't get there, a lot of balls to play off the 2 to get behind. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Such a great kicker of the ball that makes me want to bank at that 2 ball as well. Of course, hindsight's 20/20, but I love the two-way shots, especially when I'm a favorite to make the bank. I think. Gotta, tip your hat to David though. What a shot! Oh, nice hit here. Ooh, caught the point. May have gotten the snooker otherwise, but still left it very difficult. David may have to go for the super thin cut here. Looking at the safety here, I guess he likes the position of the 2, maybe 2 rails underneath the 6-ish, trying to bring the cue ball a couple rails behind the 5, 3 rails maybe. Thought he may look edge on edge, take a chance with the 3 near a pocket, cutting this ball in. Could go behind the 6 with the cue ball. Now he's looking at the cut, I think. He's going behind the 5 here. Watch out for the jump cue, maybe. All right, went for the cut. What a shot. What a shot. Really nice. Didn't get much draw there. Kind of quit the stroke at impact. Kind of looked at his tip. I didn't really hear a miscue. And it drew kind of smoothly on a straight line, so don't feel like it miscued, but maybe. Now a little bit more missable ball. Not much for David, but he does have to float it a bit more now. So really good at adding spin, rolling the ball. David is, but again, he would like to have been a good 2 to 3 feet closer to this 6. So big shot here, kind of from nowhere as well. Nice shot there. Did trail 5-0 at one point. Now it's about to be 7-4. So he's won 4 out of 6 and will break the balls in game number 12. All right, out Katie to break here in game 12. Is definitely, let Shane know he's in the building. It seemed like we didn't know if that was going to be the case. Gonna get somewhat of a shot on the 1. It's a little thin, but definitely one you're not too unhappy with. Gonna have to figure out a route to maybe get on the 3 up the table, but you'd like to start out trying to be offensive here. Looks like he can go around the 4-5. He may be able to draw 1 rail by the 6 with low outside. Otherwise, I think he may be able to rock this around the table with a little inside English drawn to the side rail. Oh, he's hitting low outside, trying to get a lot out of it. Wow, he may get 2 straight here. And he did. This is going to hurt. Yeah, if the 7 wasn't there, you may see him play safe on this 3 and chip the 3 and go 2 rails behind the 8, 9, and 5 maybe. But now he can get work the cue ball a little bit with the draw stroke. He can get, to the rail where he's standing and back out somewhat, maybe for a bank on the 4 if he wants to go offensive, but can't get a whole lot. I can go forward 2 rails. Okay. Get by the 7. I think you may see him play that bank. He likes it. He's overcut this by some piece. And he's left the cue ball off the rail, which wasn't the case. He wanted to kind of float to the rail with the cue ball, leaving this very difficult. Now Shane probably pretty motivated to knock in a big ball. He's knocked in a few already in this match. Oh, he's going to get a big roll here. Oof, what a roll. Gonna have to cue to the short rail here, kicking 2 rails at this 4. Great shot there, following the cue ball through. Perfect speed, nice contact. Now Shane's got to settle himself. I think the 5 does go by the 7, so he's going to knock this in the corner, I think, and just go forward with the cue ball. And he's hung it. And he lost the cue ball as well. Or is he going to try and tear open the 7-9 here? If he gets just right, maybe, but asking a lot because you could get elevated, you could get over the ball. I don't think snookered, you may not move the 7 much. So I don't know. I think he's just got to try and play position from the 6 to the short side on the 7, which is not easy at all. Yeah, I like him staying away from the 7-9 here. Alright. Gonna get a lot of angle here. Not enough, though, to move easily around. He's gonna go 3 rails with inside here. Really got to stroke this ball well now. Doesn't mean a lot of speed necessarily, but just a pure stroke to get the ball moving around easily. This isn't as thin as it looks. He's coming backwards 2 rails. Maybe underneath. Yeah, like that. Maybe opens it. This is going to be trouble. Yeah, I thought that was a hard angle to go around on, but doable though. Kick 2 rails at this, I think, maybe. No, he could kick one rail. It's an awfully stretch to try and get at a super thin hit on the 7. I doubt he's going to go that route. Watch the hit here. Should be easy. Yeah, make it the bank. Got it. All right, no hanger here. Not hard, but you got to pay attention. Ooh, squeezed it in off the left side rail there a little bit. 7-5 now, as close as our match has been since 2-0. See the replay here. Narrowly missing the kiss with the cue ball coming up. Made a nice shot on the 8 and 9 as well. He's going to get a good look at the 2, I believe. So, a real good starter here for David Alcady at 7-5. Really doable rack as well. 2-3, getting back on the 4 is it? Little work from the 5 to the 6, but not too tough. Wants to get out in the center of the table here. He came underneath it. That's surprising. I'm really surprised he didn't roll between the 4-9 out to the center of the table above the 3 a little bit. Easy to get back on the 4 properly then. Does he stun 2 rails around? I think it just a rolling ball with English doesn't get you around the 7. So, and this is the concern about the first shot, getting a little out of line on the 4. You have to stun around. You need to really kind of have the right path with the cue ball, but then also you kind of sometimes can lose the control, the speed, where you may fall somewhat straight in on the 5 near the rail and very hard to get on the 6. So little things start to add up after a while. Now, David usually recognizes all those things, but his first concern is to get between the 7-8 off 2 cushions. And he did so, and he put enough speed to get off the rail and a little below the 5, so very good. Ooh. little straightish. Does he have to draw by the 9 now? Can he not stun and cheat it? Didn't get there by much. Oof. Good thing he's close to it. He can really kind of kill the cue ball. Use a little tip position. David Alcady to get it to 1 game at 7-6. A little bit of the rail with the 9 in the last game, so he's got to hit this a little better. Got it down 7-6 now. Some other scores just kicking off. Jeremy Sose 1-0 over Joshua Filler. That is to qualify into the final 16. Max Lechner and Jonas Sudo at 1 apiece. Tyler Starr and Victor Zelensky, heck of a match going on, 4 apiece there. Albin Ocean and Mickey Krause getting on with it, also a heck of a match at 5 apiece. Mario He up 6-3 over the Freezer, Scott Frost. Okay, did take down the 1 pocket division. Morris Newhausen 8-6 over Sam Henderson at the moment. And it's 9-9 with Win Antoine and Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Looks like FSR is at the table. That's just on the top of your screen right there, straight ahead, just to the left of Max Lechner, about to break the balls. David Alcady's missed the 1. Don't see anything else down. Possibly the 1 a little covered up. I'm not sure from... I think he does have the cut on this ball, but can he really play it, or does he play something soft? Maybe run the cue ball off the left edge of the 1. He played the cut. What a shot. Gonna get anything to get onto the 3. He's got a cross side bank. He can take some distance on the 3. It's not the worst shot in the world. There's FSR right there. Hill with a very dangerous player that I think is going to make some noise this year on tour. That's Win Antoine. Super talented. A little stretched and a little straight-ish. A little off angle, maybe. It didn't look like too much to it. There's been a lot of hill matches here today we've seen, and I think we'll have more as we move forward. Looks like Shane Wolford did bank the 2 in cross side. Got him some kind of look at the 3. Little danger coming in with some balls, some traffic getting on the 4, but he's going to get a beautiful bump there. Really nice by design. All right, did he come too far here? This is going to get awkward, or not far enough. And these are the types of short sides you want to stay away from, and he may be coming on top of the 7 a little bit. We'll see. Very nice shot there. Always worried about straight in. Did get a little angle though. Nice stroke there, coming 2 rails out. All right, now 9 ball to get back to 2-game lead. It's had all kinds of leads in this match. Now 8-6, going to 10. And whoever wins this is into the final 16 and all for the rest of the night till tomorrow's play. Whoever loses has to win one more in this match. Again, of course, brought to you by Maine Pool Table Services. All your pool table services and supplies here in this New England area.
Whether you're new to pool and practicing the basics, or a more experienced player performing drills to improve your shot making and positional play, the Drill Partner is perfect for you.
All right, Shane's had some really good breaks in this match. He's had 1 or 2, 1 scratch and 1 that wasn't as good as the others, but overall very good on the breaking end. Wants 1 or 2 more good ones to try and advance through to that final 16 undefeated. He's made the 1. The 2's coming down in the corner. It's going to fall as well. It's going to get pretty tough on the 3. Did make 4 on the break though, so can't complain there. Little awkward queuing. Almost has to take on floating behind the 5 here. Trying to use the 7 and the 3, or 7 and the 5 to block the 3. Could come behind the 7 there, but that's, man, it's pretty open. Now, I guess if you're, I don't know where you're going with the 3, if you're going behind the 7, we'll see. Well, it looks like he hit it really well. Wants to get past the side. Wow, what a good touch. Confident shot. And just really perfect. You can see he wants it past the side to keep the jump shot away. David's going to have to kick at this with some spin. Probably have a little speed and not that big of an underdog to make it. I mean, definitely, you would think 1 out of 5 maybe. 2, 3 out of 10 maybe. Oof. This felt kind of funny. Close to the ball, but a lot of angle. Pretty open table, though, after making 4 on the break. So, I feel like if he can knock this in and just get somewhere to the center and take the cut. he's going to hate this unless it really settles. Now he has this? Thought he was snookered. Big shot. Oh, squeezed it home. Stayed nice and still on that 4-ball. All right, Shane Wolford to get on the hill, 9-6. Yeah, super nice safety. Kind of how he started the match with a couple nice safeties, keeping David really hemmed up. Really nice safety there with a big open table after making 4 on the break. So a lot of pressure on that opening shot. David almost kicked it in, but then another nice out afterwards by Shane Wolford. There's the safety we were talking about. You see him kind of egging it on to get past the side, trying to keep any kind of easy kick or jump shot off the menu. It's been a match of definitely some momentum, though, so he can't let off the gas here. Wants to get it done right here in rack number 16. We got the 1 down, 2 nearing the cue ball. That's always a good sign. Is he going to open up and get a pocket? He's got the 2 in the side. The 6 is near to hold the cue ball. Really, this is laying nice to roll this ball in. He could draw by the 6 if he felt good enough to get by there. It's not too thin. Yeah, I wouldn't get rushed by another player on another table. Make sure you're clear when shooting this too. This is really the game ball, most likely. Don't see him getting snookered unless he overhits it. He's overcut it. Yeah, he overcut it. Just kind of feel like he was in a hurry just because of the other table going on, and maybe should have looked at that a little longer. This match far from over, though. Work for David. A little straight here on the 3. Got to get from the 4 to the 5 with the 7 covering up the 5 a little bit. Then from the 6 back to the 7. I don't think it's that big of a dilemma what's going on here with the straight in 3. I mean, it's obviously not ideal. The problem is he can't draw back because of the 6, so may have to go forward, play the 4 up long. May cheat the pocket trying to avoid the 6 with the draw stroke. No, he miscued. He miscued. He fluked it, but he miscued. He's going to get a shot on the 5 as well. Okay, a difficult shot, maybe a little rattled at the moment. He's got to make a nice one coming up and down the table. He's got to command the speed. Of course, usually not the problem with these guys. If they do make the ball, speed's usually pretty accurate. Alright, now 9-7. We'll see how this unfolds. I believe it was Schuff that had a shot earlier with a game or two lead, never got back to the table. See the fluke there, that was a big one. Yeah, I think it was a dry break. Not sure what Shane's going to play here. You got to figure he's going to run off the left side, but come 2 rails at the 7 maybe, but the 1 may lay up cross corner for an easy shot, so. Went for the combo. He's got a shot here. He's got to get on the 3 ball nicely. A lot of traffic. That's what he's looking at. How simply can I get on this ball? I don't care if I have to go short side or not. Don't want to end up making an error position-wise trying to get to the 3. I think the 4 does have a couple pockets. Maybe stun around 2 rails and catch the 9. We'll see. He went past the 9 nicely. Gonna fall with a little bit of an angle as well, so this is okay. I don't know, it's kind of awkward coming up the side rail. It's a little tight shooting the 4 by the 6. I may run for the side here, which I rarely do in this kind of situation, but 4 must go by the 6 easily if he's just shooting this shot. Yeah, there must be no worry, really. Gonna play for a little angle, it looks like. And just come 1 rail over. That way you can have minimal cue ball movement on the 5. All right, David just grinding back. Couple little openings from Shane. There you have it. Cue ball falling a little past the 9, so one you just got to pay attention to a little bit anytime you're near the rail with the cue ball. The ball rolled a little more than David wanted or expected.
Whether you're new to pool and practicing the basics, or a more experienced player performing drills to improve your shot making and positional play, the drill partner is perfect for you.
All right, heating up. Last few matches on this table have went hill. This one's shaping up to be a good chance of that happening as well. See what happens with the break shot. It was a dry break in the last for David. Shane went for a pretty tough combination off the end rail, but he's made a lot of tough shots, so can't question the decision really. It just wasn't easy. He's missed the 1 again. Now the kind of a funny move up the table. Looks like he's got a great shot here though. It is a little funny with the 3, but the 3-7's not difficult. Perfect on the 1 to get up table on the 2. A little elevated, but not bad. The 1 near. Now I'd want to set up on the 2 to come around and get very close to the 3 when I shoot the 3-7 combo. Not the kind of shot you want to shoot from distance, especially when you have to hold some shape on the 3 as well. So like right there, this is good. But you may think next time of shooting the one and getting to the center of the table where you can run the cue ball a little closer rather than have to draw the ball. Angles always usually help in this situation. Now this is going to get a little awkward with the 9 there and the 4. Now he may have gotten the perfect angle to roll and just sit the cue ball kind of where the 3's at now. Off of one cushion. How much is the 3 going to move? It's okay. Very nicely done. Going to spin this a little bit. Yeah, make a clear-cut decision how you want to play from this 5 to the 6. Going to draw off the 4, it appears. Going to cheat the pocket here a little bit, come back to the rail. Oh, he's going to get down there a ways. This is going to be pretty thin. I don't know. This isn't going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. If he can get past the side, even off of 2 cushions hitting short of the side, that's something. And he may just let this really go here, trying to hit before the side, past the side, and then back over. Got to spin it a little bit. This is going to scratch. Ooh, lucky not to, I think, really. He's won a lot of games with nice safeties. He's going to maybe have to have one here. Maybe a bank long rail. We'll see. Don't mind the bank, really. To be honest, I know the 6 is a little close to the rail, but he's lefty. He can really cue it nicely. I feel like the safety's very touchy. He's not in love with the safety hardly at all, really. Gonna roll it here. And try and keep control of the 6 and the cue ball, rolling this 1 rail just softly behind the 8. This is all about your talent here. Yeah, too much. Too much. Tough shot, though. A tough task. Let's see if David wants to take the 6 on maybe cross side. I don't know. Could try to double bank it somewhat, pulling the cue ball behind the 9. It looks like he's going to try and pull the ball. It's just awkward to try and contain the 6 somewhere and pull the cue ball behind the 9. taking a lot of time here. Hitting a high ball. Is he coming across this, trying to bank it? I think he's got to go for the cross side, maybe even bank it in twice cross side. Oh, just shy. And just enough for Shane Wolford. And it caught the point too. If it didn't catch the point, it may have straightened out and had enough speed to get back across for the double bank, but the point kind of killed the 6 a little bit. Shane may be a little fortunate not to have a hill match. Still got to clear these last 3, but he's going to get over this ball a little bit. Shouldn't be a problem drawing the cue ball. All right, well, these two have played tons of close matches. This is going to be another one, but Shane Wolford getting the best of this one. He's going to move on to that final 16, undefeated. David Alcady will be back. We'll be back with a one-loss side match trying to advance. And thanks to everyone out there, and of course, Maine Pool Table Services for sponsoring this match. Maine Pool Table Services, your fully insured full-time pool table mechanic. Just under 15 years of experience. Owner Jeff Robitaille is the trusted pool table mechanic serving the greater New England area, commercially, residentially, and the clubs. Call Jeff if you need a hand with refelting and relocations, repairs, or restoring that old pool table. And yes, he even sells new ones and used ones. Check out the website for all the new and used inventory at www.mainpooltableservices.com or give Jeff a call at 207-705-4258. That's Maine Pool Table Sales and Services. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll be back shortly with another match.
Whether you're new to pool and practicing the basics, or a more experienced player performing drills to improve your shot making and positional play, the drill partner is perfect for you.
to shoot. This looks good. It looks real good.
We're in for an absolute thriller. Look at this.
The McDermott Classic will deliver all-table live broadcasting and top-tier commentary from professionals like Jeremy Jones, Mike DeMarco, Scott Frost and Mark White. With the infrastructure powered by Digital Pool and the support from partners from around the world, portions of the event will have commentary on multiple tables as well as feature matches in multiple languages. The world-class field of cueists will clash with emerging warriors from the United States and fight for ranking points on the World 9-Ball Tour. This year's McDermott Classic kicks off Tuesday, March 12th and concludes on Sunday, March 17th. Purchase your pay-per-view pass at McDermottClassic.com now and take advantage of the limited time early bird pricing available only until Tuesday, March 12th. All event information can be found at McDermottClassic.com.